Making any excuses. He's staying positive. He's backing the coach. He's been very public in terms of his saying, hey, we need to buy into Mike D'Antoni's system. We need to move the ball. Because D'Antoni has done a great job offensively. We're just not following the game plan. He's been very supportive and very positive.
Well, he's seen Mike D'Antoni's system up close and work really well in Phoenix. They were unguardable in Phoenix for a stretch when he was playing at the 5 with Joe Johnson and others. I mean, they just had a superior offensive team.
Good help defense there by the Knicks. Wade able to get it back, though. Wade is just so strong. That's twice now he's done that. As LeBron James rattles in a shot. And you credit Wade for the extra possession. The opponent had a better beat on the ball, but Wade still somehow comes away with it.
And then we saw the improved LeBron James jump shot, the balance.
Bosch wanting it. Stoudemire guarding him in the post. Bosch has to come way out to get it. Puts up the jumper. Chandler with his 6-3 man. Rebounding numbers have been pretty much even most of the game.
And that's one of the weaknesses of Miami. You have to really pound them on the board. And that was a good individual defense by Stoudemire at the other end. Worked hard to push Bosch out, contested his jump shot. Good individual defense.
Well, you just saw a good close-up of Eric Spoelstra, his eyes darting around, looking, trying to figure out. The 41-year-old Spoelstra, who really has done a terrific job under the microscope. Tony Douglas throws it up and hits a 3. That's the 11th three-pointer of the game for the Knicks.
But that was well defended. Good defense. Great shot by Tony Douglas. If those are the shots that are going to beat you right there, the contested threes, so be it.
See, Walker's on James. Chalmers gets it. Walker starting the second half in place of the rookie Shumpert. Walker red hot from outside. Dangerous pass. Bosch daring Fields to go baseline. And a foul call on Bosch.
Well, good closeout by Wade. Made Fields put it down. And that's a good closeout by Chalmers and a contest. Tony Douglas, a little fade to that jumper, knocked it in. Give him credit.
Fields has to throw it up and just grazes the rim. And here comes Wade. Bosch way off, an air ball. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in the third. The Heat leading by 3. Bosch 3 for 13. Bosch, of course, his last 6 games, he's been absolutely amazing. Averaging 27 a game, shooting 63%. And really picking it up with Dwayne Wade out of the lineup. Walker will try again. Billy Walker from downtown, his 5th three-pointer. And the Knicks have tied the game. What a performance from Walker off the bench. 15 points in 16 minutes. He had another big game recently where 15 points off the bench. He has the ability to get hot offensively. LeBron James again makes that look easy.
But again, that was well defended by the Knicks. They had come to a standstill. They took a contested 2-point shot. Made a great shot if Anthony blocks it, but that's good defense.
That's good defense down to this end as well. They'll inbound. Billy Walker, big spark, 2nd-round pick out of Kansas State. It's his 3rd year with the Knicks. He played with the Celtics at first, came in a trade, and has seen inconsistent minutes as he knocks down another 3. His 6th three-pointer. Walker, always a talented offensive player. He's had several knee surgeries, but it still can score. James misses that one, and Stoudemire the rebound.
What's the Knick record for threes?
9. Fields, good ball movement. Walker for three. Banks it in. Everything going in for Billy Walker. And the Heat call timeout. 7 of 9 from the field.
Verizon Center. We hope to see you there, and if not, we'll be with you on Comcast Sportsnet. And the Wizards will be on the road for 2 at Orlando and Toronto as Rashard Lewis misses. And then home to play the Clippers on February 4th. Scola inside, and he's fouled. Well, committing 17 turnovers is one thing. Allowing 29 points off the miscues, boy, that'll kill you.
Yeah, but you look at the other stat where Washington has a huge advantage in fast break points. It's just that during this stretch, Washington hasn't been able to kind of even things out and slow this Houston Rocket team down. They've really gone to Louis Scola down low, and he's been guarded by the rookie Jan Vesely, and he's pretty much had his way. Look at the way he uses his body, his upper body weight to leverage himself inside. Now he dumps it off to Parsons.
18 for Scola, 8 rebounds. Rockets are 13 of 16 from the line. That is their percentage, 81%, best in the NBA. Wizards have missed 4 in 11 attempts. They need some scoring. Nick Young is fouled, score the field goal. He'll go to the line, and they called it on Courtney Lee.
Great job by Nick to spin away from that double team at the last minute. Courtney Lee leaving his man. You see him come over now. Nick spins away from him just at the right time and has an angle and a lane to the basket.
Ranked 14th in the NBA in free throw shooting at almost 89%. Nick averaging shade better than 16 points a game. That puts him 28th in the league. Had 20 against Charlotte the other night. Lee is fouled by Black. 6 points for Courtney Lee. They're led by Scola with 19, Budinger with 11 off the bench, D'Alembert with 11. Jordan Crawford shoots the jumper and hits. He's continued a hot hand, although he was stuck on 7 for a while, but he's got another field goal. He got 9 points in the game. They try to double team Scola, and it works. Shot clock at 8. Lowry for Budinger, wide open.
Well, that's an inside-outside game. The penetration by Lowry, drawing the defenders inside. Budinger with all kind of time to get his shot off.
His 3rd three-pointer of the night. Young draws contact with Scola up in the air.
The New York Knicks have 14 three-pointers, yet they're only leading by 2. Now 1.
Weird season.
Agreed. All tied at 62. Stoudemire trying to get it going. Gets bumped. And gets the roll. Good soft touch from Stoudemire. Just his 2nd field goal. Chalmers just 1 of 5 tonight. Gets to the rim. Deflected. Bosh able to come up with it. Knocked out of his hands momentarily. Look at Billy Walker defend. And that's what Mike D'Antoni would love to see. Walker has that ability to score. It's the other parts of his game that sometimes is in and out. But he's defending tonight.
Well, this is good. Multiple effort. Attacking the ball. Deflecting it out of bounds. But you can't just be energized defensively when you make, Mike. You have to bring that consistently.
Bosh misses. Joel Anthony, the offensive rebound. Lost it, gets it back. And going to be a jump ball. Well, Walker, like 2/3 of the NBA, if they could just be consistent, if they could do it every night, because he's got some Some real offensive skills. Has a good feel for the game as Spolstra watching, but Walker's got that, but like so many guys.
Offensively, I can see inconsistency. Defense, you should be able to bring that every night. The rebounding, like right there, Stoudemire, as that tip was stolen.
And they're going to call it an illegal tip, so it's going to be Miami ball. You don't see that called very often. But there's no question about it. It's the right call. James on a pull-up. A rare miss tonight from James. And he's been hot. 8 for 12 from the field. Stoudemire jump shot. That's good.
That's great footwork. That jab step drove Anthony back. Was able then to balance up and knock in the 18-foot jump shot.
Bosch giving the jump shot again. He's been off in the second half. Stoudemire grabs that rebound. Heat down by 4. Stoudemire makes his move, drives inside, tried to dunk it, wouldn't go. Looking for a call. Instead, Chalmers comes the other way. Wade on the drive. Can't get it to go, and Chandler knocks it out of bounds. And it's going to be Miami ball.
Good attack by Stoudemire. I like it. I don't think he was hit.
Ooh.
Maybe on the wrist. Those are hard to see.
Oh, certainly. I'm just, Joel Anthony, you know, I know we've talked about it before. Just love what he brings every night. Guy doesn't have a lot of skill, doesn't score a lot of points. He just plays harder than almost everybody on the floor.
And what he's got to do better, Mike, though, is rebound the ball. It's very strange that a hard-working player like that rebounds the ball so poorly.
Bosch tips it right to Fields. Knicks holding on to that 4-point lead. In a rough stretch for the Knicks, they've lost 7 of 8. Come in here to Miami. Dwayne Wade playing superbly. The Knicks really matching the intensity. Douglas has to put it up. And Haslam the rebound. Not a good possession there for New York. Haslam with the jump shot. First, check that second field goal for Haslam. And a foul call on Bosch. Or is it Haslam? My mistake. It's against Haslam. That's his second. Once again, time for our NBA National Television Big Board. It's a very exciting night tonight on NBA TV. Our man Mark Jackson and his team will host Oklahoma City. Sunday on ABC. We'll be back in Miami for the Bulls and the Heat. And TNT doubleheader, Bulls and Heat. Bulls and Knicks, excuse me. Nuggets and Clippers on the doubleheader. Stoudemire's shot won't go. Bosch the rebound. You like that big board, don't you?
Quite an invention.
Haslam. And a foul on the way to the basket. By the way, next Thursday on TNT, they will announce the All-Star starters, which we expect certainly one member of the Miami Heat to be on.
Why are they announcing them so early? Isn't the game a month from now?
Yeah, the end of February.
So why were they announcing them a month before?
Because the votes are all tabulated.
Oh, you can't keep voting? The season just started.
Well, why don't you call the league office and ask them?
I've not found them to be the most receptive crew of all time.
To your calls? Can you?
To most people's calls, by the way.
I find them just fine.
No, they're pretty stubborn, pretty hard-headed about their ways. Yes.
There you see Bosch.
Pretty set in their ideas. But is there a rationale why you would cut off voting that early?
No, I guess not. I hate to say this, but you bring up good points. Mike Bibby in the game. Bibby hit a couple of threes in that first half. Iman Shumpert also back in. And a blocking foul called on Bosch. His
Assist for John. 3 turnovers on the night. Luis Scola's been fantastic for Houston with 19 points and 8 boards. John leads in all those categories. And for Houston, Scola in 2, and then Goran Dragic with 5 assists.
Look at Kyle Lowry's line. John's also done a pretty good job on him. He's only 1 of 6, 9 points, 3 assists.
JaVale McGee has 4 block shots in the game. Walt takes a rest. Nick Young with 13 points tonight. Jordan Crawford has 9 off the bench. Blatch did not start tonight and has not played particularly well. 1 of 6 from the field, has 2 points and 3 rebounds. He does have 3 steals in the game. So we'll see if the Wizards can get back in it. They led by as many as 8 in that second quarter. Trailed by 3 at the half, and then were outscored 34-21 in the third. That's short. Buttinger at the other end, how about that?
I believe that was Lowry.
Aggressive defensively. And then John Wall, 1 of his 6 assists, and a one-handed flush by McGee. What a beauty. But the Wizards are down by 20 as Houston has its largest lead of the game. That's an offensive foul on Trevor Booker.
And Derek Richardson, a late pickup. But might have been the right call. Trevor Booker moving on that pick.
Look at that. 35 points for Houston off of 21 Washington turnovers. McGee knocks it away and then is called for a foul. And on JaVale, that'll be his 5th.
JaVale McGee's 5th personal foul.
Buttinger lost it. McGee has it. Jordan Crawford for 3. Little strong. Hill the rebound. Dragic the other way for Buttinger. Goodness.
He's a man with a hot hand, and they've been finding him.
He is 4 for 5 from long range and has 21 points to lead all scorers. Off of Booker's leg as the bottom is dropped out for Washington with 10 minutes to play in regulation. They've been outscored 15-0 going back to the third quarter. Hill will try.
That's the beauty of his passing. We talk about it all the time. One of his best, maybe his best skill, and it's on target all the time. And there's one of your favorite all-time players to coach, Shane Battier.
Yeah, great competitor, smart and disciplined. Struggled so far this year to shoot the ball, but I would trust him in any big-time game against any opponent because of his ability to concentrate, stay focused, and he's not afraid of any moment. This guy is an incredible competitor.
And one of those guys you love having around young players because they watch how he has this preparation every day, whether it's practice, whether it's game, whether it's keeping himself ready, getting rest.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's the same guy every day.
Novak off the dribble, comes up short. And Ron James comes up grimacing. Final minute, third quarter. James 18 points, 5 assists. Nearly falls down, does his curly kneel, the old Globetrotter impression. Double team.
But I like Shumpert's competitive spirit. He's trying to be up and into him. That was an unwise gamble.
James drives and lays it in as the shot clock expires. That was a poor possession, and he just took over. Bibby, a three, in and out. Haslam the rebound. Battier trying to save it and does. Final seconds, third quarter. Crowd getting on its feet. James the drive. Strip. Offensive foul as Bibby steps in and draws the charge. And James a little shaken up. Holding on to that left hand.
There are not many people who have the basketball courage to step in front of LeBron James with a head of speed. Good play by Bibby.
Final seconds, Shumpert trying to get a good look. And that will end the third quarter.
Getting up and down the court, playing defense, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. But Chase Budinger, who did not play in the previous 3 games, has come off the bench to score 21 points. He has made 4 of 5 3-pointers. And how about this? The Wizards have tied their season high for turnovers with 23. And Houston has capitalized to the tune of 39 points off of those mistakes.
Yeah. Obviously, some of those coming in the way of steals out on the court, but a lot of those coming are the ways of strips after you have defensive rebounds. And I think they've really gotten into a good rhythm with Washington in terms of anticipating where passes are going to be, and they've been right in position to pick them off or get the deflections. Washington yet to score in this quarter.
Wizards had 23 turnovers against the Knicks on January 6th. They've matched it here tonight. McGee too strong off the glass on the follow. Wall still hustling, has that ball knocked into the back court. And they'll call a backcourt violation. Yeah, they say that Lowry just spinned into the back court.
Lost control of the ball.
And that was because of the pressure by Wall.
I was going to say the same thing. And again, you like this kind of fight and this kind of attitude in John, even though the team's down by 19. He's still giving it everything he has.
McGee missed off the rebound.
Somebody had a piece of that ball after it got to the glass.
I think one of the things that JaVale is continuing to develop, as we talked about his hook shot and shots in the perimeter, is his touch around the basket.
Yeah, I think it's improving. I mean, the hook shots are certainly an indication of that.
I'm speaking more, Phil, of putbacks and jumpers off the glass.
Well, that last one, he really didn't get a chance to gather himself, so I don't think he was really on balance, so that's going to be a tough shot. He kept the ball up high. I like that part of it. He's trying to shoot it in the crowd. It's going to be a low percentage shot.
Dragic, great pass. He was schooled by Steve Nash, and it has paid off for Goran Dragic. Nick Young around Budinger, baseline jumper, good. That is the first field goal of the quarter for Washington, and for Nick, he's got 15 points. Wow. Wizards went almost 5.5 minutes without scoring in the period. McGee is running the break. And it looks like they are calling a blocking foul on Budinger.
Offered be only 22 feet. Shot clock down to 8. James looking, trying to get it in clearance, finds Battier. Battier turnaround shot won't go. Walker the rebound. Walker did a good job defending LeBron James. He's had a strong game. Walker will try again. Way off. That was not a three-pointer in the flow of the offense.
Well, they just don't have any people that can go off the dribble to create wide open looks.
And with that, Shumpert gets off the bench. James drives right at Walker. Chandler right there, blocked by Chandler and picked up. Great help defense from Chandler. James thought there was contact. Walker back to Bibby. Bibby, quick three, won't go. Knicks now just jacking up the threes. They've taken 37 three-pointers. 37. Three down the other end. Walker grabs another rebound, his fifth.
Boy, was Steve Novak happy that LeBron James lifted from three instead of attacked him off the dribble.
Just over 2 minutes gone by, a three-point game. Right now, Miami in front. Novak sets, fires, and hits. Steve Novak, his second three-pointer, and we're tied once again.
Great screen by Chandler right there to give Novak the extra time to set his feet.
Miller answers back. Two-pointer for Miller. Wade on a pull-up, knocks it in. Wade's been quiet here in the second half. Just 2 points prior to that.
But people probably don't remember when he first came in the league that wasn't something he could do well at all. That wasn't his game.
Chandler trying to save it. And it goes out of bounds.
That balance that he's developed on his jump shot and his follow-through has been honed with Eric Spoelstra over a long number of years and repetitions. This guy was totally slashing coming into the NBA. Give him a lot of credit for the work he has put forth.
Well, you look what he's been in his career now, Jeffy. For his career, he's a 48% field goal.
And you know why, Mike? That's as much a function of decision-making as it is skill. Because he knows when to shoot, what type of shots to shoot, and when to pass.
Trying to draw the foul. Cole on the drive, gets to the rim, banks it in. Nice play from the rookie. And the Heat go up by 5, their largest lead here in the fourth quarter. Knicks have relied on the three-pointer tonight. Shumpert tries a two-pointer, way short. Cole pushing. Cole the drive, it's up, blocked by Walker. Nice recovery from Walker. Continues to have one of his best games. Offensive foul. Shumpert is struggling and picks up his fourth.
Well, good effort to get back. Walker, nice sense of timing to deny Cole. Cole's at the rim.
16 Knick turnovers, just 9 for the Heat. A very good number for them. It's been an area they have really struggled on. Wade, nice through the defense, flips it up, won't go. His tip is good. Wade coming hot just at the right moment for the Miami Heat, and this equals their largest lead of the night. This has been a close game throughout. Neither team's been up by more than 7. Stoudemire draws the foul. They're going to say before the shot. As the Heat pick up their third team foul.
Well, Wade weaves into the lane off the Bosch pick, misses the little floater, but then the quick second jump to get the 2 points.
Stoudemire, there's that jab step again, and there's that jumper that's been so inconsistent this year as he's getting himself back into real rhythm, but he's knocked it down tonight. Miller. Bosch, good open look. Bosch has struggled shooting tonight. Well, that one gives a 7-point lead, and Mike D'Antoni is hot. Not like his defense there, and he calls timeout.
Keep working, keep passing, go back and get it, hit it. Don't try to put her head down, just keep moving the ball. Just keep our defense up, we're gonna win it right here on this end, guys, good job. Keep working hard, keep working hard.
They have worked hard without Carmelo Anthony, with Amari Stoudemire struggling shooting, although not there. And the Knicks still right there, down by 5. It's a Knicks team that's lost 7 of 8, and a number of losses to sub-500 teams. But against one of the elite, they're playing one of their better games. Wade, way off. Walker, another rebound. Stoudemire spinning, gets himself in trouble, taken away by Haslam. Haslam flips it up to James. Bosh on the pull-up. Chandler's 10th rebound. Boy, Haslam all over Stoudemire. Drives, too strong. Chandler able to get it. His pass, though, deflected. Still Nick ball. And they'll inbound. Good hustle from Chandler. He lost his shoe. I'm always amazed how tight they tie, how it can possibly come off.
I think we need John Barry and the crew to analyze that back in the studio.
Shecky Barry.
How are the Knicks in the game? I mean, they made 16 threes and are shooting 34% overall.
It's unbelievable. This is the ultimate live and die by the three-pointer. Douglas on the drive, pull up for 2, way off. And LeBron James, his 6th rebound, 26 and 6 tonight for LeBron James. As Stoudemire, a little bit of a frustration foul there, picks up his 3rd. Only the first team foul.
He tried to foul him at the other end. Didn't get called, and then he obviously just tried to foul him here.
Walker on James. He's going to spin baseline, get right there. And foul from behind by Walker.
And they will sweep the Wizards this season. 103 to 76 is our final. So game 2 for Randy Whitman, not quite as scripted, although the effort was certainly there, at least through the first 2.5 quarters.
8 for 8 from the free throw line in the 4th quarter in the narrow victory against the Pistons Wednesday. Keeps that streak live as Tony Douglas throws it away. 17 turnovers. James to Wade. And the Heat go up by 9. Timeout, New York. And a standing ovation here in Miami. Attacking the rim.
Well, they got 40 points in the paint. 10 dunks, 5 each for Wade and James, and many from the spectacular variety category. I mean, these are just incredible athletic plays. I mean, they could do a top 10 tonight on SportsCenter just on Miami Heat dunks, with this being the play of the day.
And Wade, first game back from the sprained ankle. He missed 6, and look at the numbers. He has been superb. Tony Douglas tries the 3. And the Knicks have gone cold here in the 4th quarter. Knicks from three-point range, 16 of 40. That's right, 40. The 40, the most three-pointers attempted in the NBA so far this season. The most attempted by a Knicks team is 47. And the NBA record for most threes ever attempted in a game is 49.
Those are within reach.
Absolutely. LeBron James. And Douglas, again, Douglas hurt himself. Sometimes Douglas in that right shoulder is just not right. Or not correct, I should say. Douglas flips it up. Stoudemire the offensive rebound. Still 4 minutes remaining. The Knicks right now having trouble hitting shots. Deflected and stolen by James. Wade, nice pass, stolen by Douglas. Good defensive plays at both ends. Douglas on the drive, goes in, blocked by Wade. Haslam the save. Here comes Miami the other way. Hall to James, foul. And free throws coming up. What a sensational block from Dwayne Wade.
He has great length and impeccable timing. Tremendous block shot. And Mike, he's had some incredible blocks this year in rotations across the lane.
And so clean, like not even close to being a foul. And now first chance for a double-figure lead. James misses that free throw. Coming up after this game, the Winter X Games, Aspen 2012. There's the super pipe.
How do they do that?
Don't ask me. James now at 23, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 10-point lead. First double-figure lead of the game. And a foul away from the ball. This one against Miami. It's against Haslam. 4th team foul. Knicks to inbound. 5 fouls on Haslam. Pass inside. Another turnover.
Some of these passes are not even close.
James drives, lays it in. And a turnover's killing the Knicks because the Heat, nobody better in the NBA at turning turnovers into layups. 19 Knick turnovers leading to 26 Miami points. Walker drives, pass to Chandler, deflected. Still Knick ball.
Well, the Heat have really turned up their defense. James spinning off. That's just special plays right there.
See the frustration of Stoudemire as James and Wade taking over here in the 4th. Fields drives, goes to the rim and throws it down. That brings it back to 10. Sellout crowd here tonight in Miami. The Heat with a strong 4th quarter. Wade against Landry Fields. Back and forth. Short. Fields has one man to beat, but that one man is James. Douglas now on the drive. Back to Fields for 3. Nails it. Landry Fields puts it in. And it's back to 7 as the Knicks hit their 17th three-pointer of the game. Timeout with 2:18 remaining. Heat ball when we come back. From Chandler, and then a push on Chandler. And for the Knicks, that's their 4th team foul. Chandler with 4. Under 2 to play. Walker right up on James, gets by him, and then grabbed him. So now they're in the penalty, and James will shoot 2. As we said, James pretty much clinched the game the other night against Detroit. 8 for 8 from the line in that 4th quarter, 13 of 14 overall. Now for the season, he's shooting 75%. There you see his numbers for the night. Also 7 assists. And hits that one. Saturday ESPN, a full day of college basketball. Tip off with a couple of games, noon Eastern, St. John's and Duke. 2 Eastern, it's Kansas and Iowa State.
Mayor Fred Hoiberg doing a heck of a job at Iowa State, turning that thing around.
The mayor. There's an anti-New York chant erupting from the Heat fans here. Some of the crowd is headed for the humid air on this Friday night. Stoudemire. Deflected by Wade. The way at times Wade and James get after it defensively, you know, to have your two star players play with that kind of commitment defensively, what a difference.
You have to keep them on the move defensively. If they can just lock in and use their speed and length and anticipation, very difficult to create any type of quality shots from your 2 and 3 men.
Douglas not close that time as the Knicks put up their 42nd three-pointer of the game. They hit 17 of them, but it appears the Knicks are going to fall short tonight. As the Miami Heat with a strong fourth quarter. James on a pull-up, puts it in. 29 for James, and that'll make it an 11-point lead. Walker back to Douglas. Douglas launches another three. That's good. Tony Douglas from downtown. 18 of 43. The 18's not the season high by a team. New Jersey had 20. And a foul on Walker.
But think about it, Mike. 18 threes, 87 points.
Right. Make it 31. Douglas to Chandler, not expecting it, still catches and puts it up and in. Chandler's played 40 minutes tonight. And Fields fouls Wade. Landry Fields picks up his third foul. Now with this victory, the Heat will improve to 14-5, 8-2 here at home. And a good feeling about Dwayne Wade and his return and his ankle. They were very cautious with making sure it was healthy, so it wasn't one of those that linger. As we talk about so much, the ankle injuries can really linger if you come back too early, but both their stars were just superb here tonight. 31 for James, 28 for Wade. And now the Heat can dribble it out. Despite 18 three-pointers by the Knicks, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade put on a show. Some highlight dunks, important baskets, and excellent defensive plays as well. Wade had 5 steals in the game, in addition to all the explosive offense. And that'll do it. Final score, the Heat 99, the Knicks 89. Up next on ESPN, it's the Winter X Games. And for more on the Knicks Heat and the rest of tonight's